Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an NFC wildcard matchup between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The ball carrier.
Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. It's good for a
offense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll run with Geis. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. 1st down, a run with Cohen. Fights off the defender. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Geis. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. They'll look to throw here. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Second and 4.
Here's Geis. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick. Right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because they did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Chase Young on the tackle.
Tackle made by Chase Young.
Play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Pollard. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. And it is incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's Geis on the counter, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased down one. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
A man coming off back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons. Here's Jonathan Taylor with it. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Bridgewater. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out right at the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Bridgewater on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Another Cowboys first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for Campbell down. And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jonathan Taylor as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Washington 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We got 3. We got 3. Big ass, big ass, big ass.
Bridgewater. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check Delta.
Trying to run forward, Pollard. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
30-yard line.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Watch twist. Watch twist.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, 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 and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
And it's third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and get it with Geis. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20. A big play there out of Geis. 52 yards.
52 yards.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
The ball carrier.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
14. Washington, 11.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Nifty move. Room to run at the 50. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person.
On first down, Pollard, nothing doing. Calf, and that's sort of
abandon the running game. I would say keep, especially as we get deeper in the game.
What we got? Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check. Fire down. Fire down. Switch.
on 2nd and 9. Bridgewater. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Jumper. Tighten up.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check 26.
1st and 10, Taylor now. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, tight down. Delta. Watch the whip.
Bridgewater now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 21. Washington.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. 1st down, Washington.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Washington.
On play action, they'll throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. It's Fuller. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run with Geis. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Washington.
Fighting through, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, You can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Washington.
Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And Washington has made this a one-score game.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
When the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive.
3 down, 3 down. Stay wide now. Stay wide now.
First down, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Yeah, boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Down and 12.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Check right 54. Right 54. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. That's what we are. Let's get off the field.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Montez Sweat. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Check. Block 54. Let's get it, D. Go. It's going to be a long day. Mike by 4. Here we go, D. It's just.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Fielded at the 43. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They're only in need of a field goal. It
a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a run with Geis. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Third down, here's Geis. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
First down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. One last shot now for Bridgewater. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.